Hello, good morning, happy Saturday when I'm recording this. Welcome to the vlog. It's Saturday, it's a cozy rainy day outside. I mean, look, can you see the raindrops on the window? Isn't that awesome? So it's gonna be a nice cozy day today. Oh, I need to turn around because that's too dark. We're gonna be hanging out this morning. I'm thinking about making some pumpkin pancakes because Kent's been really wanting them. Have some coffee, watch some football, and then later go out and watch football at a local bar restaurant. I'm gonna be knitting. It's gonna be a great day. So I'm going to get this bed made up behind me, get the windows open, and get started on those pancakes.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my...
Making the bed is a super important part of my daily routine, especially because I also work here in the bedroom. So if the bed is undone, it just makes everything feel untidy and like I'm not ready to start the day. Because we have toaster, there is dog hair everywhere, so you're gonna see me always vacuum the top of the bed to get all the loose hairs up, and then I have another tool that I use that really gets all of the dog hair up that kind of sticks to the sheets and everything. If you follow me on my personal Instagram at all of this and that, you'll see me just about every day do a tap to tidy to make up the bed.
Start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
This was my first time trying this pumpkin pancake recipe. We couldn't find pancake mix that had pumpkin already in it anywhere, so we had to make our own. And I will link the recipe down below, but I used the ingredients that were in a comment. I think it was by Robin or something. She changed a couple things. It's one of the top comments. So if you want to follow it the way that I did, follow that comment and change the ingredients just a little bit, add in some nutmeg, and then I added chocolate chips as well, and they turned out super delicious. All right, the pancakes were pretty yummy, not gonna lie. I like to do pancakes on the weekend or some kind of breakfast, but a lot of times I'll do a healthier pancake. That was definitely not, definitely not a healthier one, but it was good. So I am gonna show my shellography. It's sitting right here in the basket. Toaster's sitting in his basket. What are you doing, buddy? Anyway, I'm going to show shellography, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I am on the 4th clue now, the final step of the entire shawl. I would suggest not watching this vlog quite yet because I am going to show it in its entirety and show me knitting it throughout the rest of the vlog. So if you don't want to see clue 4 and beyond, then this is your chance to look away. Okay, so I'm in here in my bedroom. Kent's out in the living room watching football. We watch usually every Saturday college game day together while I'm making some breakfast, and that's over now. So I am going to watch one of my guilty pleasures, which is Real Housewives. I'm watching the Dallas Real Housewives right now. That's really fun. But anyway, I'm working on shellography. So here is My shawlography, it is so much fun. Yesterday was Friday and the fourth clue came out, and I was really surprised that the fourth clue just included the border. I thought it was gonna have more knitting in it. So I've been working on the border. I started it last night. Here is my border. You can choose to just bind off right after these crisscrosses and as an I-cord bind off, or do this border. So I decided I was ready for more knitting. I'm gonna do the border. So one thing I need to figure out right now is I have 6 colors in my shawl. I've only done 5 in the border so far. I'm really kind of wishing that these were the 5 colors I did for my shawl and not this peachy color that I have throughout. I don't know, something's just off with my colors. It's either the dark pink or the peach. I think if I had not used one of those, it would have been fine, but I did. And anyway, so I'm trying to decide if I want to add the peach into my border. This will just repeat all the way across the shawl. I asked Kent and he said he liked it with just these 5 colors, which is my preference too. My only concern is that, now this is tangled. My only concern is like not including the peach in the border. Will that make it look weird in the other places that I have it in the shawl? By the time this comes out, I will have hopefully already finished most of this. So, I mean, you can still let me know, what would you do? Add the peach or just keep it like this? So I need to make that decision. I also want to, I'm finding it kind of annoying, like when you're working on a short part of, basically you go back and forth on fewer stitches to bind off. I find it really tedious and annoying, cumbersome, maybe that's the word, cumbersome, to have all these stitches weighing on the needle and have the needles connected. I find the same thing when I'm trying to do an I-cord bind off in general. So what I think I'm gonna do is go ahead and put a stopper on one end of this long cord, and then take that needle tip and get a separate like 24-inch cord and use that as my right hand needle, and just leave everything else on this cord so that they're separate. That way I can, I don't have to be attached and dealing with all this weight from all of these stitches. I'll have one cord for all of this and a separate one for my working yarn. So I'm gonna do that. And the third thing I wanna learn is, last night I was just getting used to this pattern repeat, and so I don't really know how long it takes me to do one stripe. So I'm gonna time myself, see how long it takes me to do a stripe, and then I'm gonna plan out how many stripes that I wanna do per day. I'd really like to be done knitting this by Wednesday. Today's Saturday, so I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Then I can block it on Thursday and be ready for our final shawlography chat on Instagram, and really be done with this in the 4 weeks of the make-along, which was my goal. So I will have to figure out, actually I guess I already know how many stripes I need to do per day, because I think there's 53 of them. So I will need to do 10 per day, plus I need to, no, 10, yeah, 10. Okay, so I've already done 5. So I need to do 5 more today, 10 tomorrow, and so on, but I better get a head start on the weekend. But it would be nice to know how long a stripe takes, so I can kind of plan like, oh, I need X amount of time. Oh, if I have 30 minutes here, I can complete a stripe or something like that. So those are the tasks that I am going to do while I'm watching my show. And then later, we should be heading out. Right now, it's like gorgeous and sunny outside. Yeah, that's a little too low for you to see, but now it's a nice sunny day. Oh yeah. Toaster's with me, hi buddy. And later we should be heading out to go, that's really crooked, to go watch some football. Oregon play. So I've got my duck shirt on, and I'm probably gonna bring my sock project when I go out. I don't really want to bring all this yarn for shawlography, even though I really want to work on it. So I need to work on it now, socks later. Let's get these needles changed out, and then I will time myself and see how long the stripe takes.
We are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down. So come on now, let's be free. Just be yourself. you. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like, do what you like to do, do what you like, do what you like, do what you like to do. Ain't no one stopping you. Try to express yourself in your own way.
It's looking really nice. Okay, here was one episode from here over, one episode of Real Housewives. What I like the most about this is that you can weave your ends in, you can knit over your ends. So I have a lot of ends to trim. I have a couple I need to weave in here, but see all this? I have this knitting over your ends method that I like to use, and then I know Stephen West has a weave and Steven method. So the way I do it is really good for English knitters, but it's so nice because then what I learned is you can knit over 2 ends at a time and you don't see it. It's totally fine. It saves you so much time. This is great for scrappy socks, whatever. But anyway, this is so nice. So I can just trim all these ends here in a second and weave these in. I think I'm going to do that before I move on. So I need to do like 9-10 stripes a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm starting on my 8th. So maybe I can get that finished before we get out of here. It's 1:23. So we'll see. Maybe I can get that finished before we leave today. And then I can take my socks with me while we're out of the house. It's getting really nice and sunny outside now. I just took Toaster out and I'm wearing my butterswatch sweater, but I don't think I'm going to need it when we walk here in just a bit. I'm probably going to just carry it with me. But I want to get my socks ready to go because I'm going to leave this shawl behind. That's too much to carry. We have like a mile to walk. And so I'm going to bring my socks because I have lots of knitting left to do on them. I am barely done. Well, I'm not quite done yet with the heel. This is the Knitting with Besties pattern by Dana Rae Makes, and it's her plaid blanket sock. So I'm using my Moonglow Haunted Rose Garden set. What I'm gonna do is, I've been doing this texture pattern, which is so fun, but I really like the stripes that I did on the back of the heel to prepare for the Fish Lips Kiss heel. So that's what I'm gonna do for the foot. I need to make sure, yeah, I think I have everything. I've got all 5 of my other colors here in this bag. So I am just gonna throw that into the bag. Probably gonna try to knit on this on the walk there a little bit. But then I've got to calculate how many stripes I need to do for each color to get the right number of rows for my foot. I think I'm gonna have to shorten it from 4 of each color to maybe 3. So I need to do the math on that. I kind of want to do it here at home before we leave. But other than that, I'm just gonna put everything in my little purse backpack and we are gonna be headed on our way.
And we could have some fun. No problems coming in our way. I would like you just the way you are. And you would like me just the way I am. And I would like you just the way you are. The way you are. Oh. Keep on doing what you do. Doing what you do. Just keep on doing